'cause that's what makes us human beings. Happy or sad, worried or mad, it's okay to have a bad day. Toolbox, take out your toolbox. We'll learn some skills and then we'll be okay.
Hi friends, welcome. Today I'm working on being brave. I'm very nervous because I'm not used to being on film. Usually I teach in a classroom and I have a really special job. I love my job. I get to teach kids about how they're feeling and what their brains are doing when they're having emotions and how to help them to deal with their emotions and feel better. So I thought this might be something that I could do on YouTube to be able to help you out, and together we can learn things about how to cope with our feelings. So the first thing I want to do is I want you to raise your hand if you've been having feelings. I bet every single one of you had raised your hand. I've been having a lot of feelings. Feelings are normal. Everybody has feelings. And it's okay to feel however you feel. What I'd like to do is I want to teach you a little bit about our feelings. I have my dog here, Charlie, to talk to you about feelings also. Charlie and I want to teach you a little bit about the different feelings you have and what's going on in your body while you're having those feelings. One of the most important things to think about when you think about your feelings is what is going on in your body. I'm going to teach you a little bit about your brain. Everybody point to your brain. It's up here in your head. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a hand model that Dr. Dan Siegel has taught everybody. Raise your hand and make a 4. Okay, now tuck that thumb inside and fold your fingers over. We're going to let Charlie get down. Okay, now we have a model of your brain. Okay? Everybody point to this part of your hand. Good. This part of your hand is called, you ready for a hard word? Your prefrontal cortex. Oh, can everybody try to say that word? Prefrontal cortex. This part of your brain helps you make good choices. I think about this part of your brain as a happy dog or someone being really focused and ready to learn. A lot of you have worked with me before, and we usually call this our green feelings, when we're feeling in the green zone. Well then, our brain kind of does this. Our prefrontal cortex gets a little wiggly. And look, this prefrontal cortex, I like to call it the wise owl that helps us make good decisions. This prefrontal cortex starts wiggling a little bit. And that wise owl isn't able to tell us how to make good choices as much as it did back in the green zone. We call this the yellow zone. During the yellow zone, our bodies get a little bit wiggly and our wise owl tries real hard to tell us to make good choices, but it can't always make good choices. Well, there's something down here. Everybody grab your thumb. Good job. Wiggle your thumb. This thumb is called your amygdala. Can everybody say that? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Amygdala. Your amygdala, I like to call your security guard. Down here in your security guard, this security guard tries to protect your body. And if your security guard thinks there's danger, your security guard says to, you ready? Fight. Everybody do this. Fight or flight. That means run away. Everybody do this. Good. Now your security guard is underneath your wise owl. And when your wise owl starts to move a little bit, your security guard starts to pop out a little bit. And it says, oh no, I might have to save you. Well, then in the red zone we flip our lid. Oh no! Look who's in charge. It's your security guard. And when you're in the red zone, you have big feelings, like you're very angry, or very frustrated, or terrified. Here you are in the red zone with your security guard taking over. It's telling you to fight or flight. Those are the different feelings we have and what your brain is doing while you feel that way. Wise owl helps you make good choices. Here we are, right in the middle, where your wise owl is saying, I'm trying to help, but I'm not sure if I can. Ready? On the count of 3, everybody, flip your lid. 1, 2, 3. There we are. Security guard takes over and says, fight or flight. Sometimes when we feel real slow, so if you can do this with your brain and just go like this where it's feeling real slow. Can you think of a time where you might feel real slow? Your body just has a hard time moving? For me, when I'm real tired, I feel that way. Or when I'm bored. Or sometimes when I'm feeling real sad. We sometimes call that the blue zone. Okay. I haven't shown you my schedule yet. Here's a schedule I put up. I jumped right into our feelings, but when I'm teaching a class, I like to be able to tell students what we're doing, and I create a schedule. Now you're home, and you're thinking about the things that you are going to do for the day. I'm going to challenge you to create your own schedule for the day. Do you think you can do that? Thumbs up if you think you can make your own schedule for the day. All right. The next thing on our list is we're going to do an activity. Some of the things that help us stay in the green zone or use our wise owl is to do activities to keep our bodies moving and so we have fun. I'm going to show you a quick video about how to play hopscotch. Here's a picture of hopscotch in your house. So stay tuned to see how to do this activity.
Take out your toolbox. You can be happy or sad, worried or mad, annoyed or glad. It's okay to have feelings, that's what makes us human beings. Happy or sad, worried or mad, it's okay to have a bad day. Toolbox, take out your toolbox. We'll learn some skills and then we'll be okay. Toolbox, take out your toolbox. You can be happy or sad, worried or mad, annoyed or glad. It's okay to have feelings, that's what makes us human beings.
Woo! That was fun. I hope you guys create your own hopscotch and do some hopscotch at home. Get your bodies moving. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a craft. We've been talking a lot about feelings that we have. And one of the things I've done is I've created a journal. Today we're going to do that together. We're going to create a journal so you can write down your feelings. Here, I've written in my journal. If you look real closely, you can see I wrote on page 1, I feel sad because I can't see my friends. And then I drew a picture of me feeling sad and a picture of me with my friends. There's a teacher I know, her name's Mrs. Ferraro, and she always suggested that we make sure when we draw our pictures, we have at least 3 colors in our pictures. So I worked real hard to make sure that I had at least 3 colors in my pictures. I tried real hard to do my spelling, and if you don't know how to spell these big words, that's okay. Try your hardest, And if it's easier just to draw the pictures, that's great. I want you to do that. On the next page, I wrote, I feel happy because I got to go for a walk with my family. And then I drew my family out for a walk. You can do the same thing. Now, as I go through this, I'm wondering, I feel sad. What would our brain look like if we feel sad? Can you guys make your brain model? Ready? We're slow when we're sad, kind of like a snail. And then here, I said I feel happy. You guys remember who's in charge when we feel happy? Your wise owl, your prefrontal cortex. Okay, so now we're going to go to a clip where we create our own journals. Everyone watch and see, and then I want you to create your own. Here we go.
First, I found my materials, and then I cut my cardboard down to size and folded it in half, and then I marked out the paper and glued the sides on, and then I folded it together and glued the spines on together, every single one separately, and then I put in some ribbon in the middle to keep it secure, and then I decorated it.
I'm so glad we all got to create our own journals. I would love to see pictures if you'd like to send some in. I want to see your journals, and you can even show me when you do an entry. All right. We've done our activity, our hopscotch. We did our craft, our journals, and now we're on our calming activity. One of the things about our brain is when we have these emotions, like when our wise owl starts to kind of move around, or when we flip our lid and our security guard takes over, we can have some tools in our toolkit to help our bodies calm down and bring our wise owl back so we stay calm. One of the things we can do is we can breathe. Can everybody take a deep breath? As we breathe, our wise owl in our brain, our prefrontal cortex, comes down and we're able to make good choices. So when we're having those big feelings like mad or frustrated or worried or scared, we can do some breathing to help our wise owl come back and make good choices. My favorite breathing exercise is when we pretend we have a flower and a candle. Usually, I ask kids what kind of flower they might want to pick. Is it a rose? Is it a lilac? Is it a daisy? Think about the kind of flower you want to pick for this exercise. Good. All right, everybody, pick your flower. What we're going to do is we're going to smell our flower. Really imagine you're smelling that flower. Ready? 1, 2, 3, smell your flower. Now, I want you to imagine you're holding a candle, and I want you to blow out that candle. Good. Let's try it again. Pick your flower. Smell your flower. Blow out your candle. Good job. Put your hand on your head if you feel more relaxed. All right. Thank you for coming to Mrs. Putzek's Playhouse. I've really enjoyed having you today, and I can't wait for next time. I hope you come back and join me. Now, I have a challenge for you for next time. Next time you come and join me, I want you to see if you can come with crazy hair. I want you to do the silliest thing you can with your hair. And then come and watch me. I'm going to do crazy hair too. We'll see what our hair looks like together. Remember, you can email me any pictures and subscribe so that you can come back and watch me next time. Bye.